Hello everybody and welcome back to another review on the Wild Venture channel. Today this review is actually on a backpack. This is the new pack that I use and it's called the 50 litre infantry rucksack. It's a very cheap option to go for and considering my budget this was a very good option because it's 50 litres so it can hold a lot of gear. And all of my gear added together without sleeping bag, it's still got room in it. So if I just get straight into this. Right, so first of all, there's the MTP camouflage on it. There's a range of other things you can choose from, so black, woodland camouflage, the digital camo, but I thought this one would be the nicest. I'm going to be going through the different positives and negatives of it because there are some things which aren't great, there's some things which are absolutely perfect for the bag, but yeah, here we go. Okay, so first of all, as it says in the name, it is actually MOLLE, so it's got these straps going across where you can attach obviously all your different pouches, gear, whatever, and as you can see I've just attached a couple of clips here, a couple of the carabiners, but always handy to have on. You can put all your pouches on, medical kits, whatever. Secondly, you get these pouches with it. You get the two side pouches and this one at the front. So we'll go through those separately. As you can see, to get this the actual front pouch off, in fact with all of the pouches, you literally just unclip underneath. It's got little poppers, and yeah, it just comes off. So like I said, it's just poppers which come off here. I don't know if poppers is the technical term, but yeah, they're proper metal ones and everything, so they should stay on nicely. But yeah, it's an actually decent sized bag and it's got loads of different bits to it, so I'll just show you that now. Okay, so the first bag is actually really handy because as well as it just coming up and having this handle here, it actually comes with this strap here which can be attached on, just fed through the little belt loops, and it can be carried as a shoulder bag or around your waist, whatever. This has also got the MOLLE straps on it as well, so it's a very versatile bag. It's got quite a lot of room in there. I don't know if you can see that there. It's got the netting pouch as well, so if you want to be keeping things separate, it's very handy. But it's going to be used for all sorts, you know, medical kit, tools, tinder, whatever you want. And then on the sides there's just two pouches like this. Okay, so next up is the two pouches on the side. Both are exactly the same, so I'll just go through one. They come off exactly the same way as the others. You just unpop them here at the sides and it just slides off like with any of the MOLLE webbing. It's about enough to hold most knives. I can fit a Mora in that, as well as loads of other things like torches and what have you. A quick idea for what you can store in these, I've just got charting, a load of paracord and all sorts. But yeah, it's just a plain pouch, there's no actual separation bits in here, but it's really handy to have because you can take it off, attach it to your belt, and yeah, you can move them all around the bag. You can have them whatever parts of the webbing that you want. Okay, obviously there's the other pouch, but it's exactly the same, so we'll go through the main bag now. Okay, so on the front there's just this little like flap bit. I don't really know what it does. If anyone knows if it's got a use, tell me, but I think it's just for the general design of the bag. But as you can see, there's lots of these spare clips on, so once you've got your other webbing pouches or whatever, you can just clip these on, as well as things like roll mats and all sorts. At the top of the bag itself, it actually has a carry handle, and it can also be folded over with a Velcro strap to stop it getting caught up if you're going through branches or whatever. Like I said, the whole bag's covered in all sorts of attachments, so you've got like D-rings at the top if you want to hang it up or anything. But let's get inside the bag. Okay, so the bag is actually divided into two main compartments. The first front pocket and the main storage. As you can see, this is quite a large area for a front pocket. It's got it goes all the way down here as well. It doesn't go all the way to the bottom. As you can see, it just juts out here, but it is a very reasonable sized pack. In here you can fit whatever stuff, so like get clothes, you can have everything separate from the main bag. There's also a netting pouch here. I've just got a few things like a pen knife and some cloth in there. Now for the main compartment, obviously all you do is you lift up the flap here, which protects the zip. Just unzip this here. And they actually they seem to be quite strong zips, which I was surprised about, because usually with cheap things the zips will come off. But no, this is actually really tough. The inside here, it's like all waterproof. I mean, I haven't actually tested it out in the rain. It's claimed to be waterproof, but we'll find out. But I'd probably go over it with Fabsil or something. But yeah, a massive compartment here. This is what makes up 90% of the 50 litres. You can fit all your equipment in here, roll mats, sleeping bags, tarps, the whole lot. This is divided into two as well, and it's got a small pouch at the back, which is also a waterproof place, so that's where you can keep food or water, whatever. Now for the actual straps, it's quite good. This is where I do have some complaints, but it's constructive because it doesn't ruin the bag entirely, but I'll go over that in just a second. So basically we've got the main straps here. They're very comfortable to wear. Not the most padded, but yeah, like I said, they're quite comfortable, so I can't complain about that. And then we've obviously got ones to attach to the top if you need to, hang it up, whatever. There's all sorts of configurations which you can use with all of the straps, so it's really handy that you have that creativity and you can adapt it to how you want it. Obviously we've got the strap which goes across the chest, which is handy. At the front it also has the chest strap, which is obviously one of the main straps. Goes across and it's fully adjustable as well with the toggles here. Okay, so the negative points are on the straps. The rest of it is completely fine. Apart from one issue, but I'll tell you that in just a sec. I mean, I'm not going to complain too much because I found this bag really helpful and it does the job that I want it to do really well. So the straps actually don't have this kind of buffer. So what I mean by that is, if I give you a quick demonstration, if you pull this too hard, the whole thing can come off. To stop this though, all they would have needed to do is fold this over like they do and sew it, so it's a bit of a buffer which will stop it getting pulled off. They've done it on some of the things. If I just give you an example here, this has been done, but it hasn't been done on all of them, which is a shame because you have to do it yourself, which is what I've started to do. I don't know if I can find one which I've done at the moment, but yeah, I've started to do it here. Not the best stitching, but it does hold up. So all you have to do if you want to get this bag is fold the bits over. And what's really disappointing is actually the main one, which goes across your waist. That doesn't have the buffer, so I'm going to be doing that. It's not a major complaint because it doesn't affect the bag itself. It's something that you can do quite easily. So all you're going to have to do, fold this over and sew it to make a buffer so it doesn't pull through. Final negative isn't about the bag itself. I actually ordered a bag, the same bag, but it was from a different distributor, and they sent me the wrong one. But I did one from the UK this time, and it was sent really early. But it's performed really well so far. I can hold loads of equipment, like I said, loads of these molly attachments, and obviously you get the pouches with it as well, which is a huge plus point because you can just attach them to other bags if you did need to. But yeah, I'll be leaving a link to this in the description. I would highly recommend checking it out, especially if you're someone starting out, if you're a bit younger, and you don't have all the money in the world to be spending on like big backpacks which are like £100 or so. This only cost me about 20 quid. You can also get the bag in different camouflage. I will just show you one now. Okay, so this is the one that was sent by a different distributor. It wasn't the one I ordered, but it's woodland camouflage, and it turned out a lot better. The look of it is a lot better than it was in the picture online. If I was to get another one, I'd probably get this one, or there's a darker green version. But yeah, they're both exactly the same, just different camouflage. But yeah, like I say, finally, I would highly recommend buying these bags. They're cheap, they're actually fairly well made in places. I mean, the only complaint I really have is about the straps. And, you know, they hold so much that you can't go wrong, really. It's not too expensive, so you can't complain too much. But yeah, I hope you liked the video. I hope this has informed you a bit, or maybe persuaded you to get this bag, because I really, you know, it's definitely something looking into, because I've been working with a rucksack which doesn't really fulfill what I need it to do. This carries all of my equipment now. But yeah, if you like the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe if you want more reviews like this. But thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you later.